Good morning, everyone. Hope you can hear me. Before we begin, I want to tell you something. This episode wasn't easy for me to record, so I got to break it up into different series. So this one is for me grieving someone who is still alive. So sometimes life doesn't wait until we rest. Sometimes we have to show up and carry disappointment, stress, and uncertainty. But before we show up, today we're talking about grieving someone who is still alive. A loss people often don't understand. If you're carrying that kind of pain today, I want you to know you're not alone. Today I want you to speak to anyone carrying the weight of loss. I wrote this script like maybe 7 times because I was trying not make sure I'm not blaming anyone because people blame. I don't want to blame anyone. So some of it, you are grieving someone who has passed away, a mother, father, grandparents, siblings, spouse, or even just a friend. So that's the reason why the series have to get broken up into because it's too much to cover all that in one take. There are no words that can completely take away the pain. Grief doesn't have to be a timeline, and there's no right way to miss someone you love. So some days you smile at the memory, other days you just cry because you wish you had one more conversation. Both are okay. Others are grieving someone who's still alive, like me. Maybe a child, maybe your grandchildren, maybe your mother, father, sister, your brother, your aunts, your uncle that you no longer speak to. As a parent, I had to walk away. A relationship that ended, a child, a friendship that forever changed, forever changed. Sorry. The kind of grief is too real to acknowledge. So you put away the pictures, all the memories, you delete all the photos, to erase them, but you can't erase a memory. That kind of grief is too real, where it can be confusing because some people are still living and not dead. A pain with them still, I say, rob hope for me for tomorrow, for today. No matter what kind of loss you're carrying, I want you to know this: your feelings are valid. You don't have to pretend you are okay. Just make other people happy, and that's what I was doing. Healing doesn't mean forgiving. Healing means learning how to carry your love, your memory, and your pain without them. People will ask me, "Do you miss your kids? Do you miss your grandkids?" And my answer will always be, "You really can't miss what you don't have." I'm not going to pretend that I'm okay about this situation to make other people feel comfortable. This is a safe space. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a therapist. But if you lost someone who passed away, their memories continue to live. The love they gave you will always be there. And if you're grieving someone who is still alive like I am, you'll find the strength to choose peace instead of chaos. Even when you don't receive the closure you hope for. I'm human like you. I miss, I love, and my heart got broken in places I didn't even think it could get broken into. This kind of pain, I didn't even I didn't even know it existed because I haven't. I know what grief, pain felt like, but I didn't know what losing someone who's still alive. You may find strength to choose peace over chaos every time. You must, because family, friends, husband, wives, sometimes they bring chaos, and sometimes chaos will make you lose yourself. Lose yourself. I don't know why I went down. Lose yourself. So I'm on this journey alone. And it's birthdays and holidays I will miss. Keep giving yourself grace. Just take one day at a time. Take small steps, like I always say. And give yourself grace and breathe. Healing doesn't always mean getting people back. Sometimes healing means getting yourself back. You can love someone, you can miss someone, you can pray for someone, and, and still choose peace. That's the price I have to pay. You got to take care of your heart and give yourself grace. When no one else give you grace, give yourself grace. Give yourself time to heal within. One difficult day doesn't define your journey. Every sunrise is another opportunity for peace over panic, over hope, over fear, over healing, over hurt. You are stronger than yesterday. And today is another chance to keep moving forward. So I speak to everyone who's grieving someone who's still alive. This podcast is a place where you feel you can heal and talk about it and be open and honest. Because that's where it starts, being honest. If you made mistakes, take accountability. I made mistakes along the way. I should have, could have, would have, but I didn't do. But don't pretend everything is perfect. Because when you pretend, you have all the answers when you don't. When you pretend, you lose your resilience, your understanding, your develop, and your empathy. That's what RULE stands for now. And I'm not trying to lose that for anyone. If I've been honest with you, Like I told you in the beginning, I didn't know how to write this episode. I had to stop. My heart was having panic attacks, anxiety attacks. So today I talk to you about how to just move on. Because loss don't just come with someone who died, as I mentioned. Grieving someone who's still alive, change relationships, and that person and you. Family is not family anymore. It took a long time for me to figure that out. Even when people was telling me, people will watch your stories, family, won't like, won't comment, won't say nothing. People will pass away, won't even tell you you have to see it on Facebook or Instagram or social media. So grieving, your your family that's still alive. It's not a dream. This is real. At one point, I thought I was dreaming that all this have to be made up. Somebody have to be lying. But people kept telling me, Nicole, your family lost hope in you, and it's time for you to move on. But for the little ones, I need you to know I'm not perfect. I'm a human just like you. You will make mistakes. You will come across a path that you didn't choose. You will walk alone. Just know I'm with you. I know I'm missing your birthdays, holidays with you, but I had to choose me. If someone know exactly what I mean, please comment. I miss them. Miss they smile, miss they laughing, miss them playing, miss hanging out with them. But So for the people who passed away, family members might understand what I'm talking about because this grief doesn't come with a casket. They don't come with a funeral. They don't come with flowers. It is done over. It is over. And in my mind, I'm trying to think this kind of grief is too real. It can be confusing, but the relationship you once had is gone. It's gone. I don't know where I messed up at, but I know I messed up. I messed up big time. But my memories and my pain, is too real. Excuse me. Give me 1 minute, please. Um, you know, um, when you hear grieving, you hear funerals. That's a different kind of grief. I mean, some of the deepest grief I ever experienced in my life has been with people who's still alive. Your phone stop ringing. No one checks on you anymore, just to see if you're okay, because you're the strong one. So no one checks on you, and no one ever asks, "Are you okay?" Just them words alone was enough for me. I never got that, but I'm I'm learning. I'm learning how to just move on and pray every time. Oh, I feel like I'm missing you. Pray because God, the only one can help me right now. From outside, everything looks normal to people. It was really looking normal to people, but inside, it felt like you was getting buried alive in a relationship. The things that you will put up with, the things that you would let people say to you. All you wanted was peace. I would spend my life wrapping myself in peace, but that's not what they wanted. They wanted the old me back, and she was gone, and so was they. So this kind of pain, I hope for them, peace, healing instead of bitterness, to help us all remember that when life changed, love doesn't. So um, I know different now, though. I'm awake. You know, I said you got it. You know, I thought, walking, you're not awake. I'm awake now. I see, I see, I see. But my heart knows something did change. Something did change. This kind of pain carries with a broken heart. But I'm learning how to heal it. So I don't think I can go on with this fake pretending love anymore with anybody. With anybody. I was blind to knowledge, to empathy, to understanding, to develop, to resilient the person that I am. It's a memoir I'm writing. I'm proud of that. There's days I wish I could pick up the phone and call them just to say hi. Then that will cost me. People, you guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't, then I really hope that you're listening to this segment. When you miss your children, you miss your grandchildren, that's the deepest pain you can ever carry when they're still alive. And when you talk to each other, you talk to each other as if you're strangers. When there was supposed to be love there, well, I thought love was there, but it wasn't. So I'm not trying to blame anyone. I'm just, I'm not asking no one to choose sides. I'm just telling you to listen today. Maybe something that's slightly gears into your ear that, hey, that makes sense. She said the same thing. Or maybe my story maybe is maybe not in the same order, but at the end of it, the same ending. You guys are not together anymore. And that's a breakup that hurts. Like, so so for a long time, I asked God, why? Why did things have to happen this way? Why could my family not stay together? Why we couldn't fix everything? I didn't always get the answer I wanted. But I discovered something even greater. God didn't remove my pain. He stayed with me while I walked through it. Sometimes the miracles, not that everything have changed overnight. Some miracles don't change overnight. But somehow you find the strength to take one more step and then another and then another. So when I first started writing this, I cried, I cried, I cried, I cried. Like, so what to do? What to do now? Keep loving myself, keep praying for myself, keep becoming the person God created me to be. That's resilient. Don't let grief turn you into bitterness. You let it become your compassion. So I want to end this session now. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna pray. We'll pray. So as I always pray, we'll do with this one. What I call a rule prayer. As we come to this, as we come to the end of this episode, I want to leave you with this prayer. I pray for healing. I pray for if you fall, you will find the strength to get back up. I pray that when life gives you onions and tears begin to fall, you allow yourself to cry, but that you will always find the strength to dry your eyes. I need you to keep moving forward. I pray. I pray if you have experienced the kind of loss I just explained to you, you will find courage to breathe again, one day at a time. I pray that you discover comfort, hope, and your well being. And I pray that you will release what you cannot control and trust God to carry what you feel heavy. I pray that you choose peace over chaos, love over hate, and hope over fear. And if this episode reflects a part of your story, I pray that you know that you're not alone and you can continue on this journey of resilience and faith. Pray. I'm going to say, until next time, we will be talking about loss of a mother or a father. So if you feel anything for this episode, like, subscribe, and share. Pray. These episodes not easy to write because it's my life. So if you see me maybe glance and read a little bit, it's because don't want to forget what I wrote because it's so much of experience built up that I have in me that sometimes you can you don't write it in your journal, you'll lose the thought when you're getting up in age. So I write things down in my journal. And journal, guys, is a beautiful thing. Until next time, this is Rude, and I'm your host, Nicole Mack. I pray.